Everybody, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place, where I am so excited to invite you in today. This is not what I had planned. I wanted to bring you my last Valentine's decorate with me in my sitting room, but when inspiration hits, I go with the flow. And so today, what are you going to get? Yeah, it'll be Valentine's, but it'll be more than that. What I want you to take away from today is how to easily impromptu entertain. And so we're going to do a tablescape, something I absolutely love to do. We are going to do a recipe, something very simple, and I am going to a Valentine's Day evening dinner party, and I'm going to be bringing this. And then just some other ideas. So if you're looking at this past Valentine's Day, it doesn't matter. The whole idea and concept is finding ways to impromptu decorate with what you have. I bought nothing new. All right, if you're on board with that, I hope you decide to stay. Give me a like, and I'll see you in the comments. Let's decorate. Okay, I'm in this room, dining room. I had junk in here. I had boxes and, oh, I don't know, bins. Boxes and bins was what I had in this room. And it was a little bit of overflow from other things. I obviously had not put away all my Christmas decor. I thought I had. I walked in here and I'm like, I need to get this room looking decent. There are, see these? This is the front of my house. Those glass doors, people can see right into this room, and I had it all junked up. So here's what. I walked in to start straightening it, and this is what I saw. These are plastic chargers that I had out in my cabinets in the kitchen at Christmas. And because I'd bought so many, 19 of them, I had not found yet where I was going to store them because it's quite a load. And my eyes laid on this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do a Valentine's Day tablescape. People are like, they don't celebrate, they don't go out. I mean, a lot of people don't. It's like, maybe you're at home and it's like, how about I just make an intimate dinner for two, for me and my husband? Or maybe you have some girlfriends and nobody's got plans. Have a Valentine's night. Or maybe you have some friends in the neighborhood or close enough that they could come over. Call them and see if they're doing anything. You can easily come together, not just Valentine's Day, but anytime, and pull together an evening that will create memories for everyone and really strengthen the bonds that you have with your friends and your family. Starting with this as my inspiration, we're going to create a Valentine's tablescape. If you're not familiar with my dining room, there's your angle. So a fireplace, we've got an open door here and an open door there. And then a little bit of a wall, and then another wall, and then it opens up into the piano room. And then we have these two doors, and then it comes back over to the entry. So we've always had the table going in front of the fireplace this way because it makes sense. It's, you can't back it up into that. But when I make my table as small as it can be, which it is right now, let me back up so you can see it. I thought, how about, can I do this? Can I really make this work? Well, you guys, it's pretty roomy. In fact, it's too roomy. I'm sitting here thinking I might be moving these ferns in here for this particular time that I'm going to leave it small like this. So I have to center it under here, which I did. And right now you may go, oh, that chair's too close, but I've got it scooted away from the table. So yeah, there's plenty of room to make this work. And I used to do this at my other house, but I didn't think I could do it here. So that's kind of fun. All right. So I started with this charger and I built from there. I'm thinking casual, but Valentine's is a little special in pink. And I got done and I thought, you know, I really do want a pink tablecloth. So that's why the iron is out. Not one thing's new in this. This is just stuff I had. It took me a while to find, but this was really cute, this table runner. I'm not sure where it's from. Ooh, that looks really pretty on top of that tablecloth. Wow. And there we have it. Now, I did press both of these. Obviously, it gets a little wrinkled. And sometimes, and this happens a lot, just the way something's sewn, I have tried to flatten that out. This will not flatten. But if you flatten it there, it's bubbly somewhere else. But anyway, that's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty. So now, this would not be typical with this color to mix this red, but I think you can get away with this for Valentine's Day. Now, do I have pink chargers or white chargers? I do, but I just I felt like this was my inspiration. So why don't I go with this? And let's see at the end, maybe I'll change it out. I love the metallic shine on this. And as we build, that red is going to get a lot less noticeable if it's too much for you right now. Okay. Again, I have nothing. I don't have Valentine's plates. I have nothing. This is not going to be the best color combos, but I'm just trying to show you how you can work with it. Somebody said to me the other day, I love how I've learned from you that I don't have to have the exact same shades in order to make it work. And you could get the same idea looking at things like this. How many different shades of pink, and then there's a little corally pink in there. I mean, peach, look at that. That is not at all the same. This is kind of the color combination we're going with. So let's start with that. I found these plates at a furniture store and I just fell in love with them. I just thought they were beautiful and there were just 6. So this is perfect. I love how that goes together. I really do. Next, I wanted a salad plate that would give me that, I don't know, that romantic feel. And you've seen these before because I think they are, I know they're on my hood in my kitchen. And maybe they're on my kitchen table too. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is them. I bought these, ordered them online from Pottery Barn. A couple years ago. So they're not available, although I've seen them on eBay and things like that if you really like them. But there's a lot of other plates that are very similar, soft, romantic pink if you're looking for something like that. But this is one of those spots where you might go, oh gosh, those don't go together. This has a purpley hue. This has more of a red hue in it. It's just, it doesn't work. And yet, oh, and there's gold on both of them. And yet, in the end, by the time I put napkins on it, I think it comes across really pretty. It's pretty clear that I was going to use pink napkins. It's a different pink than all the other pinks on the table. These were from Hobby Lobby. I think they have them. They probably have them out right now because of, I'm sure they have spring. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby since Christmas. Aren't you proud of me? And I was going to get like a a jeweled one, a jeweled napkin ring, or I have some that have little rose petals. And in the end, I wanted to hurry up and get this done. And these were just sitting there. I ordered these on Amazon last year, very inexpensive. And it picks up that gold on the rim. So once I did it, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is perfect. I guarantee you, nobody is going to come sit at your table and make a comment that, wow, these really don't go together. I mean, if that's somebody that you invited over, you might want to not invite them over again. I think it looks so pretty. So let's add some silverware. So remember, this came from the inspiration of a red plastic charger, but I have gold rim dinner plate, gold rim salad plate, and now I have a gold napkin ring. So I decided to bring out my gold flatware, and let's just keep elevating this little moment. Whoever you invite over is going to feel so special, whether you're doing dominoes, mahjong, cards. This is just like, wow, thank you. Thank you for going to all this trouble. And that's what people will say. I can't believe you went to all this trouble. This is no trouble, you guys. You dig through your stuff, and it's very similar to my room in a day. You shop your house very quickly and pull something together. If you wait for perfection, you'll still be waiting, and the opportunity to have people at your home will be past. Oh my goodness, the pops of gold are really talking to each other here. It really is like, it's a pop. We have the very pale, and now you kind of can see that red is sort of a grounding color. If everything was like just pink and white, it all would kind of blend away. That dark contrast is really grounding the plate and highlighting it off the table. I love that. But really, I love the gold flatware that's speaking to the gold napkin ring. And when you actually sit at the table, it's also going to speak to the gold rim on the plates. How precious and pretty is that? We're going to top this off with some crystal glassware. Add some more sparkle. Again, I'm just thinking easy. I have a collection of these Waterford glasses I got at Home Goods years ago. And surely you're going to serve a little sparkling rosé or champagne to celebrate and cheer the evening. The table is taking on a very elegant look. What I'm adding next is not so elegant, but again, this is last minute entertaining. I am not going to the store to buy anything. I'm just digging around. I found this sitting in my stash. It's pink. We have gold trim on it. Gold trim there, not that anybody's gonna see it. And I don't know, I kind of feel like it came this way, but I don't know. I can tell you right now, this was Michael's 2 years ago. How do I remember these things? I don't know. Super casual, but I think it's the right touch. And now we're going to add candlelight. These are some of my heavy lead crystal candlesticks, or my mother's. I think, no, they go this way. They have a hole for a very small candle, or they have like 3 sizes in there that you can do. And I do believe these were Michael's a couple years ago. I've got some, you need to know that when you light this type, this is like a, I don't know, almost like a foil, and it kind of peels back. So anyway, they'll be absolutely perfect. They're very sparkly and they sit in here nicely. I'm gonna move that just so that I have a clear view of this person without that being in the way. Here we go. Okay, I pulled this together in minutes, really, and I did not fret over things not matching. I just kept going with the flow, and I have a really sweet tablescape. If you're having girls over and you think, the candles are too much, put down a couple of votives in short crystal cups, and that's fine. But I guarantee you that people sitting at this table are going to enjoy the atmosphere. Here we go. All the detail. It's so, so pretty. And how that crystal sparkles. Ooh, I love it. I want to add a little bit of lifestyle to this tablescape because I'm not just trying to create a tablescape for decor here for you. I'm trying to give you ideas to enhance your life. And so one of the things is, and I haven't played this yet, for Christmas, my daughter bought me mini, well, I don't know, Mahjong. Basically, it is a easy way to play mahjong, and the only mahjong I've ever played was on my phone, and somebody said that's really not it anyway. So I just wanted you to see how pretty. I don't know that much, but the tiles are really pretty colors, which I like that. Looks like there's a mat in here. So you've got your table set, you have your food, and then you take it away, keep your drinks, set out a mat. It doesn't have to be this. It can be dominoes, cards, Monopoly. I mean, whatever games, it just might be fun to start a game club in your neighborhood or with your friends. We have supper club. We live in all different areas, but we come together every other month for dinner and socializing, and it's been going on for nearly 40 years. So it's just a really great way to ground some friendships in your life. I have a book I wanted to show you in person. I can't find it. I had it just 2 days ago. I've looked everywhere, but obviously not in the right spot. And it is Romantic Cocktails. So I'm going to put a picture of it here. I have another one coming today because I saw this at a little restaurant that I was at a couple weeks ago. And I just thought, oh, this is so cute. And I love having specialized cocktail books. And when I say that, you think, gosh, she must drink all the time. I don't. But every now and then, like the other day, I was out with a friend and I said, can you make a Bloody Mary short? And she said, oh, it's in this really tall glass. And the friend goes, how about we split it? And they were so accommodating. They salted 2 glass rooms and split it. It was just the perfect size for me. So the whole reason is, though, I wanted to show you this cocktail book. It's so great. You don't need it just for Valentine's Day. You can use this for any time at all, but they look like very good cocktails. Right now, I'm headed to the kitchen and I'm gonna make an appetizer. I am going somewhere this weekend, which is why I want a hostess gift, which I'm using that romantic cocktail books for. And my gift this is supper club for us. So I'm going to be bringing appetizers. And I thought, let me try this one out for you guys and see if it's good. So how about you meet me in the kitchen? Okay, aside from mint, I don't do mint. This is all I'm going to need. So this looks like a really simple last minute item. And this is from A Taste of Home, and it is Strawberry Ricotta Bruschetta. It looks like it takes 15 minutes to prep, and it will make 2 dozen of these items. Now, I'm not going to make them all. I'm just going to make a sampling to show you what it might look like. Since this is something that should be served quickly, I'm not making 2 dozen. I'm only making 6. And so I put together the items, just kind of cutting them way back. I don't think this is enough for 6. So we'll do what we can. I didn't use math, but so this is the strawberries cut up and some honey. This is ricotta cheese and a little lemon zest and some strawberry jam. And that is it. The baguette has been cut in supposedly half-inch slices, brushed with butter, and are in the oven at 375 for 8 to 10 minutes. And I always recommend having, these are so inexpensive. You can always pick them up at Michael's or a party supply store, but they're paper. They just elevate, a serving. Like, I was getting ready to put it on a really pretty plate, and then this was sitting here because I forgot what I had on it earlier. I think I had a bowl on it with fresh fruit. And I thought, no, let's get a little piece of paper out, and this will be perfect for my 6 little bruschettas. All right, I think I put them in for probably about 7 minutes. They're starting to get a little brown on the bottom. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Actually, that's the side I'm going to use. I think it's really pretty. Let's take it to the table. So if you were going to sit at the table, you could take away your centerpiece and sit that right in the center. And of course, you'd have a lot more than 6 of these. But I think that really, really made the perfect little impromptu entertainment for this weekend. I'm still enjoying the little bruschettas. Now there's 3 gone, and when I'm off of here, I'm gonna finish them up. It will be my brunch. They were simple, easy, tasty, and I just encourage you to take away more from today than a tablescape, and definitely more than Valentine's Day. This is a message to you that I'm saying impromptu entertaining is something that we all can do. There should be no pressure attached. I literally pulled stuff out of the cabinet that I had. Did it match perfectly? Probably not. But you know what? It came across in the end as something very special. Don't hold back just because you are like, I got nothing to do this weekend. I'm lonely. I'm bored. You make it happen. You invite some people over. You guys decide, hey, we're going to play cards. We're going to maybe you want to plan a trip together. I mean, there could be all kinds of things on the table to talk about. I just want to encourage you. That's it. I want to encourage you. Use your gifts, however, whatever they are. And most of you watching my channel are obviously gifted in decorating. And so that just takes inviting people over to a whole nother level because you create a space that looks and feels really special to them. You guys, I can't wait to see you next time. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy Valentine's Day. And I hope that if you're new, you'll subscribe, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I'll have links for things. I don't even know if I can link any of this, but whatever. I've got links for Valentine's Day. I've got links for entertaining. If you shop my Amazon storefront, you'll find things that I enjoy, and I will see you next time at your home, your happy place. I hope that's what you make yours. Bye.